Yo, what up? Can you hear me fine? All right, let me share my screen. Let me go to. So I'm here looking at US 30 and that's 100. So we're not really looking at charts today. We're really going over uh we're going over fundamental news and all those extra stuff. Y'all can hear me clearly? I need to fix this right. Give me a second. Give me a second. That is- So today we're just basically going over the different type of news and the different type of events that make a difference in the market. So today we had core PCE uh dropped at 8:30 today. My internet's moving shady. So what is core PCE? It's just a change in the price of goods and service purchased by consumers, um, including food and energy. So it's basically telling you how much consumer purchase this month compared to last month. So there was a they were forecasting a 0.2%, but it was just a 0.1% change. So little change, not what was expected, but still not too bad. Uh, Also, Great Britain, the official bank rate is when, you know, what I mean, if interest rate change, meaning if a country decide to put interest rate higher, meaning basically harder for individual to get loans, or even if they get the loans, they pay more interest on it. That's basically what that is. That's probably the biggest one though, because if I we tend to see higher interest rates in markets where inflation is high. So if inflation is high, the Feds try to curb that interest and try to curb that spending habits from different consumers. So whenever interest is high, consumers whenever inflation is high, consumers tend to be the one that suffer the most, because obviously you pay more for stuff at the grocery store, at the pump, at the gas station, wherever it is, shipping, wherever it is, and you tend to pay more interest on those credit cards. So it's a lose-lose for an economy, it's a lose-lose for that country, it's a lose-lose for the consumer, the people, me and you. So that's basically what it is. You have CPI, which is core purchasing index, meaning it tell you how much consumer purchase for that month. Tell you what you mean. It's a little bit different from the official oh, let me go back so you can follow. So yeah, all right, we're back on track. So it's a little bit different from CPE. CPE just measure food and energy. CPI measure everything, basically everything, literally. So it's one specifically just food and energy, and one goods and service, food and energy, one basically everything. Let me see the other ones. Let me see if I find the first chairman right statement. That was yesterday, right? I think so. Uh, Pardon. See, yesterday we had the Fed's release rates. It came out, Fed's remained the same. The Fed's didn't a lower higher interest rate. So interest rate remained the same, but there were some statements that made. Let me go to the statement, see if I can get them pull up right here. The full statement. So the FOMC statement is as important as, say, if the Feds raise interest rate, because it's a primary tool FOMC uses to communicate with investors about monetary policies. It contains the outcome of their votes, the interest rate, and other policy measures, along with commentary about the economic condition that influence their vote. So they basically talk about, where they think the country is heading, what everything is looking like, and so forth. So it's basically saying, all right, we see this, we think this is gonna happen, and so forth. Let me see. Nas rejected this level nicely. Get it on chart. So I'm looking for first thing first, before we continue with that, let me show you what I'm looking for on the charts. I'm looking for NAS for US 30 to come down into this 51 17 zero level. Yeah, anywhere in that area, I'm looking for price to come down in here before making higher highs. So we should come in this level before taking off. And NAS 100, we're pushing up nicely, but I'm still looking for a pullback into this 26, this 26,735 area. So that's what I'm looking on both of NAS 100 and US 30. Let's see what happened. That's what I'm looking for though. I think we should sell off nicely uh from this level. This 51,955 level is a daily supply and demand zone. But that's what I'm looking for that. But let's get back over to EMU FOMC. Let me see if I can find the actual statement. Sometimes they give you the actual statement, which sometimes is super long. Uh, hmm, not seeing where they have the actual statement, but yeah. But whenever, so if FOMC, if the statement is bullish, meaning if they set a bullish tone, that means they're confident that interest rate is coming down. If they set a bearish tone, that they're not confident that interest rate is coming down, and that's gonna tend to us. We tend to get sell off on stocks and other different companies, and we tend to get a lot of buying pressure uh, from the bonds and the dollar and stuff like that, so forth. So that's just what that is about. And as you all know, there have been a lot of things going on in the Middle East. A lot of things going on with the war. Pretty much everything is going on. It's not shown in the charts. It's a surprise to me and a lot of people that I know, and surprise to a lot of investors, where we tend to see sell-off during these times, but for some reason we haven't seen crazy sell-off. US 30, NAS 100 have moved up almost 17% since the war, which is a little bit unorthodox because we tend to see sell-off. We tend to see the opposite. We tend to see big sell-off, especially when oil prices are getting higher, um, and all those extra stuff. We so that is surprising to say the least, but yeah. What if we get in a second entry on get into an entry right here on the Sun 100 US 30? Mm, We should pull back. I think these levels should be fine. Let's see though. NAS is climbing like crazy. Hello, bro. How you doing? think this should be a good trade to get in, but mm, don't like the area that it's in. I'm only looking to buy into this area over here, 51 area. But let me know if y'all have any questions. This is moving so clean. Well, I was expecting the price to come down here, but might be gone from that level. But let's see. It might be gone from this level or not. But let's see what happened. So that's a good question. What's the relationship between the Fed's rate decision and the strength of the dollar? Uh, so if the Fed's raise interest rate, I mean inflation is high. That is that is a good thing for the dollar because when interest rates are high, investors tend to take their money out of the stock market and put it in more assets that are slower and safer, meaning the bonds market, uh, gold, uh, and the dollar. So if inflation is high, we tend to see stronger dollar. Um, Stocks get really volatile during that time. Investors like to protect their capital, protect themselves, and really only yeah, investors the dollar tend to get higher basically. So they inverse to each other. NAS is pushing up crazy. Mm. That is a that is a 600 pips and candle. If we can get a 4 hour close above right here, uh 4 hour close and a pullback into a pullback into 27,807. We could continue higher before and make another pullback, but let's see what if we get a close above here. This could all be a fake out. So I think the best thing to do is wait for that close. Or I mean it could be a break and retest on like a small time frame, but more than likely, I don't think so. I don't know. think we're gonna see a lot of buying pressure in here though. In the 51,170 level, we should see a lot of buying in there. So let's see. At 9 o'clock for me, well, 10 for a lot of people. When this 4 hour closes, we should have an idea of where we think the market's gonna go. I would love to see a 4 hour close under 27,780 90 level. Then I know that this level is holding up strongly and price should continue lower. But if we get a break above, then we should come back and retest this level and continue higher. Let's see what is on. Last week stuck right here. We had push up, then we had a sell off. We reject here, went up higher, came back in here. Don't think we should reject in here any longer. I think we're gonna form a green candle then. Next candle we're gonna push off lower. We have 5 minutes until our next close. So what y'all have been up to? I was trading and going for y'all. And yeah, I mean, sometime this week I'm gonna get my first futures account. I've never traded futures before, but I've been looking into the rules and that thing look crazy simple since yesterday or day before yesterday. So I'm gonna get my futures account sometime soon from TX3. I've never traded futures, but the rules look pretty simple. Like look super simple. So I will keep you updated on that. Plus the price, you can't beat the price. I think it's a no-brainer not to. I've been stalling on um futures for almost 2 years now. Um, I don't like to change things that is working for me, so that's why I haven't really gone over or tried nothing else. Plus, sometimes it's really hard managing so much accounts. But I want to see if I can find some time and see what future is all about. And I know it's a waiting game. Waiting for that 4 hour candle to close is like that's a lot of movements, but that 4 hour candle closure would give you everything you need. and it might look like a lot of time, but just say we get the 4 hour close here, 4 hour close here, the other 4 hour candle come and go even higher, push up to these levels before coming back into here and retesting. If we close under, more than likely, this level is gonna push us lower. For example, right here, price came down here, failed to break under, went higher. Failed to break under, went higher. Finally broke under, would not broke back above, went higher, and then sold off. So yeah, that forward closure on these daily and weekly supply and demand zone, it's really big. You said free account, there's no free account, but you could go on TX3 Discord and you find they're running a lot of promotion right now. 20% off, 30% off, 40% off. So you should go check that out. Let me go over there and see it. All right, now let me see the promotion you're running. Where are they? Let's see where it is. FX promotion. So they have for the two-phase Pro plus instant standard, it's called Heat 20, 30% off two-phase Flex plus one-phase Heat 30. You have up to 40% off Instant Pro, Heat 40. So go over there and get your account. Yeah. And as I said, they have features now, and I'm really gonna be diving into their features. I'm really gonna be diving into their features site soon. I'm gonna get a code probably today or tomorrow. This is their features page. It's right here. So this is just how you get started. So y'all should go check out their features site. I mean, they just launched their features. And doing some great things with features. See, y'all should go definitely check it out. See, we had a 9 o'clock closure. We should continue higher, as I said, and then come back and retest. So this for a candle close below. So you mean this tell us that we might have a sell-off from here easily. That's just how it is. Didn't close above, failed to close above, so we should sell off. It would actually be up 30 pips, but yeah, 30 pips ain't gonna do it. So we're just seeing what is different. Can y'all see me? My internet is going in and out. Yeah, we're good now. So I use Forex Factory. That's what I was on earlier. Let me put a link in the chat. I use Forex Factory, and also sometimes let me give you the exact name of it. My FX book. So those are those are the different ones I use. All right, you see, so simple it is. If all you had to do was wait for that 4 hour candle close, 4 hour close right here, you would have been, and you took that, you wait and realize, then you put your stops above here, which is 20 pips, and you caught easily 70 pips down here. So that is a 1 to almost 4 already. And we should sell off further. So, but yeah, as I say, that's easy 1 to 4. We should continue lower. Let's say, I'm looking for buys only in these levels. Well, if y'all have any questions, let me know. I wanna say more than likely, no matter where this price, no matter where price goes, we're getting a pullback into that 27,807 level. Uh, we most definitely get a pullback in here. We could come even a little bit lower, to that 27,800 level, but we're getting a pullback. It's just a matter of time. We might push as high as 28,210 level before we get a pullback, but it's coming. But let me know if y'all have any questions. If not, we're gonna head off today. Call it a day. I would say put your alerts right in here in the 27,800 level, which let me put my right now, and another alert in at 28,212,210 level. That's on that's 100, obviously. And US 30, my alerts are at 51,600. Up in, we could come as far. There's another daily supply and demand zone right here. This level right here. So we could come up to 52.88. So I'll put a alert right here and one down here. So if we hit in here, then I'm looking to sell down. If we hit in here, then I know I'm waiting to buy up from 51,1775. So I cover all bases. I don't have to sit on the charts all day. That's not the goal, to sit on the charts all day. Obviously not. Um, 'Cause I'm pretty sure if you get into trading, I mean, your mindset is like you want time freedom. So let's see what happened with these trades. As again, you don't have to sit on it. I mean, put your alerts. You know what you're looking for. Know what you're waiting for. When it comes, you just execute. Yeah. See, that's 100 is pulling back. So let's see what happened. But if y'all don't have any questions, I'm gonna go. So I appreciate y'all. Next week, we're going to live trade, just focus on live trading only. Remember, if you need any challenges, go to TX3. TX3 know have futures also. Solid prop firm. I've recently requested over 60 plus K from them. Let me see. I don't want to show my email address. So let me pull up that email before I put it on the screen just to show y'all. Give me a second real quick. Let me remove this. Don't y'all see my different labels? So as you can see, I requested two different payouts. This one didn't say the number, but this one's for like 33K, 35K, and the other one for 31K. So it's like 66K worth of payout requested. A day and a half now. Usually get approved in 72 hours, so we're waiting for that. But as I say, man, TX3 is solid. Solid. I was just on their Discord and someone said that they got their payout. This dude just received 1800. So that's nice, right? 3,000, 7,000, almost 10K worth of payout. So you know how it is. And I always say this, I mean, I would not be recommending a platform or if I didn't think they were solid. TX3 not paying me to do this. I'm doing this because I want to share, I mean, as much as I can with y'all. TX3 paid me out over 250,000 so far. And this next payout will probably push me over to the 300,000 mark. Uh, so yeah. Mm. And for the people who want giveaway, go in there, I mean, start your giveaway and start trying for giveaway for people, I mean, so they're there to help a lot of people. Um, just payouts, funded charts, yeah, I would probably see most of this until you get funded. But yeah. And again, I have a free Discord where I do all my breakdowns. Um, I break down all my trades daily. Um, free trades. On the 20th, we caught this nice buy on last 100 of a 350 pips. So if you were trading a challenge, you would have passed it. Um, but yeah, TX3 it is. So go over there. As I said, they have futures too. So I'm getting into futures. I will keep you all updated on me getting into futures and all those good Good stuff. So yeah, y'all can go over there, go get a challenge with TX3. I mean, in one of these links. Let me put them in the chat for y'all real quick. So you can just click right here and get it. And copy the wrong thing. Why let me copy all of that? Not sure why. Just trying to copy the link, but it literally gave me everything. I was doing the same thing again. All right, whatever. But you're just go in your browser, type in TX3, funding.com, and it's send it to the page. They trade futures now. They're running some 40% off. Well, from 20 to 40% of various challenges. So be my guest and go get your challenge. As I say, they're solid, always paying out people. Um, some payouts that happen. Recently, someone posted one of their payouts yesterday, so go over there and go support them and then come trade with me. Let me help you pass those accounts. But until another time, take care.